Hi, everybody. Welcome to the D. Louise Book Series channel. I'm Christina, Kristinedeluise. And today we're talking about Lady Robb or Nora Roberts' Origin and Death. This is a very pivotal book in the series. Please take this time to like and subscribe to the video. It means a whole bunch to me that you like what I'm doing. I'm simple. I don't have any fancy inserts or flashes or subscribe here or it's just me talking about books. I don't have the computer skills or the technology to do all these drop-in video, slots, and they show pictures of this and pictures of that, and they edit. I do none of that. I'm just talking books. So please, please, please show that I'm doing okay, that I'm doing the right thing here, talking books, just simple, no extra stuff, just talking books. So we have Eve Dallas here, and I love reading series. I'll read a series before anything else. I like to read the character progression. Yes, Eve Dallas solves a murder mystery every book, but yes, there is also character progression each and every book, and the character growth and their relationships and stuff like that. So, like I said, Eve Dallas is a lieutenant in the New York City Police and Security Department, and usually I'll go on about her. She was in the foster program, and that plays a huge role in most of the books, but this one is a little bit of a back seat. And we also get a couple of cute little scenes with her and Rourke. It's really cute. But this book is very, very important. We also get a new character in this book, Cher Rio. She's the new assistant district attorney, and she will play a good role in the next upcoming books. We also catch up with Mavis and Leonardo. We catch up with Charles and Louise. We catch up with a lot of people, and we also learn that Rourke's family will be coming for a visit. So that's good too. And so there's this big where is it? There's this big fancy doctor, and he's renowned in his field. He's like the head of the field. He's like a god. And as Eve discovers stuff, Mira has a really hard time with this. But he's a plastic surgeon, and they had gone to the hospital for another matter, and then they're leaving, and Peabody says, "Are you okay?" And Eve's like, "Yeah." And she goes, "Oh, wait a minute." She goes, "Don't I look okay?" And Peabody goes, "Yeah, you look fine. And speaking of looks, if you were going to go for the Dr. Ikov services, what would you pick?" "I'd pick a good psychiatrist to help me figure out why I'd let somebody mess with my face." I can't help it. So there's this murder of this big fancy doctor, and everybody saw the lady. They see her on the videos and stuff, but she has no record, no fingerprints, nothing. She's a mystery. And I've mentioned this in previous books that Eve has this thing for vending machines, and after they finish investigating at the hospital, because he's a doctor, they get back and Peabody goes, "Hold on, I need a boost." Peabody hopped off towards a vending area. Thoughtfully, Eve trailed after her. "Get me a thing." "What thing?" "I don't know, something." Eve scanned her choices. "How come they put so much health crap in a cop shop? Cops don't want health crap. Nobody knows better than the cop that you don't live forever. But so then they investigate further, and it's very multi-layered and it's very involved. And a friend of mine said, I like the quotes in the book. I love these books. I live for these books. So you'll have to indulge me a couple of quotes. But they were talking about how wealthy the iCove guy was. And she's like, why couldn't McNabb be a doctor? Ian McNabb, ED Hotshot, was Peabody's cohab and apparently the love of her young life. You could ditch him for one, Eve said. She loves him. She would never ditch him. Nah, too crazy about his bony ass. Look what he gave me. She dug under her shirt and drew out a 4-leaf clover pendant. What for? To celebrate the completing of my physical therapy and complete recovery from being injured in the line. He says it's to keep me from being hurt again. Riot gear might have worked better. I like their interaction. Like I said, we also catch up with Charles and Louise, and Somerset has a good part in this, and he will have he has a significant inclusion, a good piece of information that helps Eve a lot. And he will also, in future books, become a key supplier of information in regards to the urban wars. That's what they call, there's a period of time prior to this book, in later years, that there was a huge war within the entire world. And so you have to read in the book about those. But, and then we see Crack again. It's nice to catch up with Crack. But this is a pivotal book in the series. Will be, if Eve gets upset now that she's referred to as Rourke's cop, she will not only have to deal with the fact that she's Rourke's cop, but she will also have to deal with the fact that she's the iCove cop too. And she will have to deal with that for a long time. And she predicts it later on in another book. But this is a pivotal book in the series. I can't stress that enough. And please take the time to read it. It's a really good book, and it springs, lifts, elevates Nadine's career to new heights. But it's also an important, and Rourke assists her quite a bit in this book, especially at the end. But they uncover secrets, and Dr. Mira has to deal with some of the revelations in this book. And the world has to deal with some of the revelations in this book. And it's really, really good, and it was really good. It has some doctor stuff in it, but it's really easy. There's no really big technical stuff. But the fact that this probably could exist someplace, I mean, it is possible that something like this could happen. If somebody comes up with the technology, they could do it. But please check it out. Origin and Death. Nora Roberts, J.D. Robb. It's a really good book, and it's a pivotal book in the series in regards to what happens in future books. So please check it out, and please like and subscribe to the channel. I very much appreciate it. Please, thank you.